Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please sit down.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
You talk to him briefly.
Welcome. Thank you.
Sir, as you must have heard, the destruction is as a result of the Oghede community actually building on army land. The community, the Oghede, are very much aware that land belongs to the army. Army has a CFO, and we have tried in the past to negotiate with them. They took army to the court, army won. They were to appeal, we waited all this while, they've not been able to appeal. But because it is our army, it is a friendly army, we asked them to maintain status quo. Unfortunately, rather than maintain status quo, they gave the place to individuals, developers who brought graders, and they were grading the road, grading the doing allocation with the intention of taking over the whole army land. The funniest aspect of it is the area they're actually taking over is close to the range, which puts the life of the citizens at risk. As it is now, if we allow that development to continue, army may not be able to do our range. Because firing from our range, bullets will be hitting the populace. So the Oghede is developing, the Oghede community is developing, and they are almost going to put the army at the center. And that is why, what results to the current evolution. However, the army is doing, it may still be able to come to compromise. Yes, sir.
Thank you for your time, and again, like you said, it's a people's army, friendly army, and I'm grateful for your explanation and the softness of the army as well, to see the issue from the humane aspect of it.
Yes.
I believe that at the end of the day, we will be able to come to some acceptable resolution to both parties. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
One of the community man, Mr. Curtis, have been calling me to intimate what is going on. Of course, as a parliamentarian, the initial thing for me is to raise a motion and all those sort of things. But I said no, I needed to come and see for myself and to interface with the army on what is actually going on. And so that's why I came today. I came in today. I actually came straight from the airport to see what is going on. Graciously, the army, I went to his office. I was able to show me some maps and show me all that is going on. And we also came on site. I said that was not enough. And so we came on site to see the land as much as we can see, to be able to ascertain whether or not what was on the map is what is on the ground. That we have done. At the end of the day, what we want is peace. That's what we want. We want to see a resolution to it, how we can bring peace to this community so that the army and the community can live in peace side by side. Like I said, the army has been very gracious to explain to us everything that is happening. And after here, I'm still going to find a way to sit with the governor and see exactly what is happening, to how we allocate lands in those states, whether or not we have proper papers, the ministry who is in charge supposed to ascertain that this land is for me or for the community or for someone else. So once we get all those things properly working well, I think we can avoid issues like this. The army has also told us that they will stop demolishing property, especially those ones that are fully occupied and that are being used. But those ones that is within their shooting range, it's not just for their own sake, but for the sake of those people who are there, because the army will always use the shooting range. And so if the shooting range is within the areas where people have encroached, then you advise those people to move out of the way. Otherwise they are in harm's way. They shoot to kill them. And so there's no, we can't even, in that area there's something we can't even negotiate at all. So we are here, the general is here, and I'm grateful to you, General, for your kindness and for also giving us time to explain in details of what is going on.
Appreciate your intervention, and also to thank the General, the Brigade Commander, for his magnanimity. I met with him 2 days ago in his office, and we spoke at length. I have met with the Oghede Royal Highness. I've met with the community as a true representative of the people who have been involved in this matter for a very long time. And I want to appreciate you, General, for your calmness and your willingness to ensure that there is peace and a peaceful resolution of this matter. So I'm sure we'll be able to resolve this matter in a way that is both satisfactory to all concerned. So thank you very much, distinguished Senator. You are doing well representing the Edo South. I'm glad and I appreciate the young man who brought this issue before, and your quick intervention is most appreciated. Thank you, General. I appreciate it.
As you have said, what we want is the People's Army. What we want is peaceful resolution of the issue. But Army, as I've always told you, because he has met me on 1 or 2 occasions, will never give each of his land for no reason. But at the same time, we're always open. I told him the last time, what we resolved before now is for everybody to make this successful. But they kept developing, kept selling, kept building. Instead of, and then the GOC came, unfortunately, he was there, and he was even telling the GOC that the hotel, speaking of there, that he sold it. And the GOC was here even much earlier too. He knows the extent of the land, and that is what actually informed me. So I want to thank you very much for this. As they have said, the Chief of Army Staff has mandated the GOC to ensure peaceful resolution of the issue.
The Commander, I thank you, and I'm happy for the support that you have rendered us for peace to reign. And with my Senator and the House of Assembly for intervening for we to achieve peace. So I will want us to maintain the status quo for peace to reign.
I want to first appreciate our Senator for responding swiftly to our call, because the dispute, we are trying to avoid a situation whereby it would degenerate to insecurity in the area. Having said all that, I want to appeal to our commander and the Nigerian Army Authority that prior to the peaceful resolution of this matter, we should please stop demolition. We are happy for total stoppage. And secondly, we also want to appeal that a committee should be set up who also volunteer to be part of it, because like the Enogi said, we have in our disposal the official gazette that covers 400 acres of land, 1965. Yeah. So I also believe that the Army Authority has also have a different map other than the one in our custody. So I want to appeal that for now we should devise a civil means to address the issue.
Let status quo remain until he meets with the governor and a resolution is passed through. I have always said there is no war that ends in the battlefield. You must still come back to the round table to discuss. We're not going to discuss all those things today, but we have come to tell the Enogi that we are aware of what is happening, and we have done our best to ensure that everything, the damages, the destruction has stopped for now.